Alright guys, it's jerninghgam here. I'm doing a video about a man that's killed 2 women in a freezer in London last April, and this video may be sickening for a lot of people. Other people feel probably very ashamed and heartbroken and disgusted of this guy, what he's done to their family members and friends, that people that know these 2 women. I was just doing a video on this sort of subject, and the phone decided to crash on me, so I've had to go for the same thing again. I do apologise, guys and girls, and my phone decides, it's annoying when your phone crashes, and some people would say this guy deserves longer in prison. If this guy would have done this horrible crime in another country, he would have got electric chair, lethal injection, or got gassed in the old days if it was in America, but this is the UK, so this guy may get life in prison. I'm going to be showing you is probably sickening for a lot of people. I do apologise, and if there's a place in heaven, I hope they'd be safe and relax and stuff and be happy. Even though they've left all the family behind, as we all know. Some people probably don't believe in heaven. That's their opinion. We're going to be watching this sickening video. It is sickening, and we all get annoyed and angry in the world, some of us, but we don't do things like this. Anyway, guys, I'm going to play video. Girls.
Crown Court in London, a convicted sex offender has been jailed for life for the murder of 2 women whose bodies were found in a freezer at his home. Remains were discovered at Zahid Younis's flat in East London in April of last year. Younis refused to appear in the dock for sentencing. The judge at Southwark Crown Court called him a heartless narcissist and said he should serve a minimum of 38 years. Our correspondent Danny Shaw has the story.
Hello, police.
There's the guy's house.
Police officer, make yourself known.
This is the moment police make a grim discovery.
Hello, police.
They're searching for Zahid Younis at his flat in Canning Town. He'd been reported missing.
There's a freezer here that I want to get into. It's locked, but...
Officers are suspicious about a locked freezer with flies around it. But when they force it open with a crowbar, it isn't Younis they find. Inside the freezer were the remains of 2 women Zahid Younis had murdered. One body had been stored there for almost 2.5 years, the other for nearly 12 months. Both victims had suffered terrible injuries, including fractures to their ribs. One of the women was Henriette Such, originally from Hungary. She wrote about her relationship with Younis, who was controlling and abusive. The second victim was mother of 3, Mirachan Mustafa, also known as MJ or Jan. Both women were in their 30s.
I just can't understand why people do this.
Listen to any rubbish he said. Once he's out, whatever age he is, watch out. Watch out, because he ain't going to stop.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
And people be aware there are people like that out there.
And I think
it's your daughters.
Zahid Younis had an appalling record of violence and sexual abuse. During an Islamic ceremony, he illegally married a 14-year-old girl. She then became pregnant. Younis was sent to prison and had to register as a sex offender. Within months of release, he brutally beat a 17-year-old girl, breaking her arm in 3 places, and was jailed again. But domestic violence campaigners say police should have been more alert to the dangers Younis posed and helped safeguard the women. On one occasion, officers visited him, unaware one of the victims lay dead in his flat.
It sends a very important and strong message to the authorities that they should understand these cases of domestic abuse much more fully and recognise the risks that individuals pose and the chances of ongoing perpetrating of violence, and be sure to monitor and check those individuals more frequently.
There are now calls for a review of the case to find out if the murders of Mirachan and Henriette could have been prevented. Danny Shaw, BBC News, at Canning Town in East London.
As you guys and girls have heard that for yourself, it's very sickening what's happened, and there's probably a lot more people in the world that are doing that, and I do apologise for them acts, but the thing is, I'm not them people, and I'm not the one that controls them. They've got their own thoughts and their own mind. Some people probably do it on purpose to do that, things to other people and kill them and do things and stuff. But anyway, what do you guys and girls think about this? I hope you all enjoyed the video, even though it's very saddening. Thank you for joining me in this video, and see you in the next one. Peace.